How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White 2. Last time, we entered the Driftville tournament down in the PWT, or the Pokemon World Tournament, if you will. We'll be back there eventually, but before then, we need to actually advance on our journey, so we are now on Route 6, and there's a lot for us to do here, including running into wild Pokemon because I forgot to spray a repel. Hello, Carablast, how are you? You are a Pokemon that evolves through trading. And if I caught a Shelmet, or rather, if I caught a Shelmet in another copy of Black 2 or White 2, and then I traded it, or actually, probably Black and White 2, if I caught a Shelmet, your counterpart, then I'd be able to trade for either Escavalier or a Selgor, depending on which one I want, after I traded between both games. That's a lot to handle. Anyway, oh yeah, battle. Well, this is another breeder battle, so there you go. What am I even talking? Why am I still talking? Let's cut away from the rest of the battle, please. Alright, breeder defeated, and of course, if I were to exit the area and come back, we would re-battle the breeder. And actually, I am going to have to do that, probably, because I am going to want to probably heal back at Driftvale City's Pokemon Center before we do advance further along the route. At least before the next major area. Anyway, time to battle this Parasol lady. The really cool thing about the Parasol ladies in this game is that they use cast forms, and cast form, which was introduced in the 3rd generation, can change into any typing based off a weather move that it uses. It can become a water type, a fire type, or an ice type. Really, really cool. Anyway, time to face off against this youngster, I think her trainer class is. Anyway, let's do it. I would have gotten this trainer class right if it wasn't for this meddling school kid. Anyway, we defeated the school kid, and now we have a couple of items that we can pick up. First off is an elixir, which is awesome, and second off is not a Pokemon after all. Say hello to Foongus, the Pokemon that literally has a Pokeball on the top of its head. And Foongus is actually gonna be the next team member. So, let's go ahead and weaken it a little bit, hopefully not too much, because I would like to, catch it, on one try. Although we do get multiple opportunities on this route to catch Foongus, spoiler alert. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go for one more Signal Beam. Barring a critical hit, we should be alright. Oh god, that did way too much damage. It has Giga Drain, which is a pretty good Grass-type move, and in case you couldn't tell, yeah, it is a Grass-type. Alright, so it's in the red health, which means, well, let's catch this thing. Now, I mean, Premier Ball would work, and, well, no, Premier Ball would work the best. If I had a Pokeball, it would also work, because it's literally a Pokeball. So I guess I'm just gonna use a Premier Ball, since I don't have any Pokeballs? So let's do it. Let's toss it. 1, 2, 3... Foongus is ours. Alright, that was easy. The easiest thing other than picking Oshawott in this game, in terms of catching Pokemon. Foongus is a mushroom Pokemon, in case you couldn't tell. It's a grass and poison type, too, which is a very, very good typing. If only you were like Bulbasaur, though. You're kind of pitiful. But Foongus is a pretty good Pokemon. I really like it. Speaking of, it has Sweet Scent. If this was Generation 6, we could do some Horde battles, but we'll get there eventually. Naive Nature, up speed minus special defense. That's actually not bad, even though you're not really speedy in the first place, but I mean, as long as your attack and special attack aren't down, and plus, you have high special defense anyway. If it goes down, it's not that big of a deal. But your moveset is Ingrain, Faint Attack, Sweet Scent, and Giga Drain. Effect Spore, Contact may poison or cause paralysis or sleep. Very, very good. Now, I'm going to give a bit of a heads up. In the grottos, there is a chance to find Foongus or its evolved form later on in the game. And they have their hidden ability, which is Regenerator. It's a very, very good ability. And if I find a Fungus or an Amoongus, which is its evolved form, I will try to catch that and replace my current Fungus with that one, because Regenerator is too good of an ability to pass up. Sorry, Effect Spore Funguses, but yeah, I'd prefer Regenerator. Oh, James, can you come with me for a moment? Also, hi, Chirin. I was kind of talking about my, my new team member and how I might replace it with another one of its kind, but go ahead, you can talk. No one really talks about it, but the records show that there was a sudden drop in temperature near Lacunosa Town. It was only for a moment, but it went down as low as negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really, really low. I hope people had their heat inside their homes up to like 205. Not only that, but similar temperatures were recorded around Castelia City and Driftvale City. On top of that, that incident with Team Plasma. I think this needs some investigation before things go bad. I hate cold weather though. I'll give you this. It's a hidden machine that contains surf. With this, please go to different places and check what's going on. Let one of your Pokemon learn surf, and you can travel across the water. HM03 Surf. A really, really good HM. One that's really practical, and is actually really good power-wise, too. Sorry to have slowed you down. Some strange things may be happening, so please be careful on your journey. I will, Charon, thank you, and as you can see, we're surrounded by some pretty cutesy Pokemon that remind you of Bambi. Actually, they kind of remind me of Bambi, more so than other deer Pokemon like Stantler. This is the Season Research Lab. Twist Mountain, just beyond Mistralton, has snow depending on the season. Gee, I wonder which season you're talking about. The only one with snow? It has to be summer. Some Pokemon change their appearance depending on the season. Could that also be considered a type of evolution? Spoiler alert, no, it's just a form of a Pokemon. That scientist must not have been paying... That scientist must have just become a Pokemon fan. The temperature and humidity inside the case next to me are controlled by a machine. Oh, that's nice. Why is a parasol lady here in the Season Research Lab? Oh my, none of the Pokemon traveling with you have moves or abilities that change the weather. If you find one that does, bring it to me. I'll give you a Pokemon weather forecast. Okay then, well, anyway, like I was trying to say, these Pokemon here, if I can talk to one, well, their name's not Dree, their name is Deerling, and Deerling is kind of a gimmicky Pokemon, sort of, not really, because as these people have been alluding to, Pokemon can change forms depending on the season, and Deerling is that Pokemon. Seasons were a big thing in Pokemon Black and White and Black 2 and White 2, so of course there had to be a Pokemon that would change its form upon the change of seasons. And as you see, there are 4 different colored Deerling running around. None of them are shiny, but all of them are dependent on the type of season it is. So there's a summer, an autumn, a winter, and a spring. And funnily enough, Deerling has an evolution named Sawsbuck. It's a buck with the initials of the seasons: summer, autumn, winter, spring. Very, very cool. Anyway, let's talk to this researcher next to this, I believe, winter form Deerling? You can see Deerling from all 4 seasons in our lab. Yeah, also, you could see his text on screen, so I mean, my text? Yes, my text on the screen. No, my commentary was a little bit irrelevant since he talked about it anyway. When it comes to Deerling, we're sort of the experts. We found a rather rare Deerling. Will you raise it for us? What do you say? Sure, I'll not raise this Deerling. This Deerling is actually very special because it has its hidden ability. And no, I'm not going to give it a nickname. And its hidden ability is Serene Grace. It doubles the chances of getting a move's additional effect. So, say... Well, a more prominent example would be Togekiss, the evolution of, final evolution of Togepi. Togetic, well, that's its middle evolution. Togekiss can get Serene Grace. And if you were to use Air Slash with a Togekiss, you'd have a more than likely chance of getting the flinch off of Air Slash with Serene Grace. Serene Grace is a really good ability. Yeah. Oh, you want a cast form. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I have this Deerling, but Deerling doesn't really do anything, actually, when it comes to the weather changing. All it does is change appearances. I was actually going to look at Deerling and show you its moveset, but apparently I'm gonna be in this battle first. Sorry. Alright, we defeated the scientist. There's an item up here. It is a moonstone, so if you were to have... I don't think any Pokemon actually evolve in this generation with a moonstone. Well, if you ended up with a Nidoran, Nidorino, then you could evolve it with the moonstone. Anyway, right here in this little grass patch is a tiny mushroom, so definitely pick that up, because you can actually sell those for some good stuff later on, and also they can be used in replacement of heart scales, I think. Or did that start in Generation 6? I don't remember. Anyway, real quick, let's show off Deerling, because I said I was going to do that. Alright, so Deerling is currently in its spring form, because it's spring. It's docile nature. Like I said, has Serene Grace. Oh yeah, docile is a neutral nature. The moveset it comes with is Feint Attack, Takedown, Jump Kick, and Aromatherapy. So, I actually was considering using the gift Deerling that you get from the Season Research Lab, but I felt more so like using Fungus and Amoongus in this playthrough, because I made jokes all the time. There's a Fungus Amoongus. But, yeah, I finally wanted to make that joke come to life, because I've been making it in every Let's Play of Black and White, or Black 2 and White 2 I've done, so I figured I'd make it come to life this time, and I repeated myself a lot right there. But anyway, we're battling the female scientist, and, yeah, let's cut away until after that takes place. Oh my god, an X special, no! Alright, female scientist defeated. Now we can move on, and we can once again encounter a Fungus, because, yeah. Alright, hey Fungus, how's it going? Oh, that's so weird. Is it always this preset? Because, okay, so, even though this is a Pokemon game, I still like to usually practice what's going on ahead of time. That's how I got in the situation with having to replay the game because of Pokestar Studios and grumble, auto-saving, basically. But when I was practicing this route, all of the Funguses I encountered were female, and so far all of them have been male. That's really weird. I don't know how to really explain the chances of that. Hopefully, if the third Fungus is also a male on this route, I would be pretty stunned. Anyway, we have more battles to attend to, so let's take care of those first. Alright, School Kid defeated. And now we pick up an Ultra Ball. Gee, I wonder what that final Pokeball is going to be. I was hopefully gonna click A on it, but no, apparently I decided to run forward instead. Even when my circle pad is... Okay, never mind, this one's a female. So I must have just gotten really lucky, I guess, having all three of them be female during my practice. Weird. But... what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Even though my circle pad, I, like, super glued the top of it onto the base, you know, it still acts up. At least it doesn't fall off anymore. That's the plus side, but, I mean, it's still whatever. And Effect Spore actually finally kicked in when it comes to taking down an Amoongus, because we got paralyzed. Alright, well, there is, I believe this is the last trainer on the route, so let's do it in style. Let's take another Parasol Lady down. She's probably gonna have a cast form like the other, but we'll see. Alright, Parasol Lady defeated, and now I want to go back to Driftvale to heal up. But after we heal up at Driftvale, we aren't actually going to advance on this route quite yet. Oh, I forgot this was here. Cross Transceiver. It's Yancy again. Hi, is this James? Really? So you listen to that kind of music often? I like music too. It makes me smile just listening to it. Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. Talk to you again. Goodbye. Oh, Yancy, never change. Always hanging up on me because your colleague is calling you. Colleague. Anyway, God, I've been hanging out with LaterGator too much, because I just keep making bad puns. Anyway, I'm gonna heal up at the Pokemon Center, and then I'll indulge in what we're doing next, while we don't actually advance in the story, so I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so, I've healed up my team, and what I plan on doing before we advance further on Route 6, thanks Repel for stopping the mood, is I plan to go backwards on my adventure so far, and to pick up a couple of important items. First off is actually this heart scale that you can grab by surfing, and yes, off-screen in between the Pokemon Center clips. Anyway, I taught Frillish Surf, so I wanted to grab that heart scale right off the bat. And now we're gonna use Fly with Sigilif, and we're gonna head all the way back home to Aspertia City. So, Mom, I'm coming home. Prepare the cookies. Alright, we're home. And before we stop off and say hi to our mom, I'm gonna go on this surf spot right here. Hey, if I was playing a Nuzlocke, I could get a new encounter. Nonetheless, over here is TM53 Energy Ball, a really, really good special grass-type move. And hey, I just caught a grass type, so I mean, it all works out, right? Alright, let's go say hi to our mom, and then we will continue on our progress in going backwards. Welcome back! Hey, how are your Pokemon? Well, why don't you rest for— yeah, of course. Mom always heals your Pokemon, which is good. I mean, but when— oh, Mom tells you herself that she worked at a Pokemon Center. That's kind of cool. Anyway, well, I guess I can just hop on my bike. No, I didn't mean to go into the building. I didn't mean to go into this building. I wanted to head to Route 19, because there's also an area that we can surf on that I want to show off as well. So let's head through here. I still have my Repel up, which is very, very good. Alright, there we go. Let's use Surf, and let's go access some new items and areas. Hey, first off, right off the bat, an item over here. A Water Stone. Convenient, since it's right near the water. You could evolve an Eevee that you caught in the Empty Lot, or Castelia Park, if you will, into a Vaporeon, which is one of Eevee's best evolutions, in my opinion. Yes, I'm gonna continue spraying Repels until my Repels bleed. Anyway, a Nest Ball rests up here, and this is how Alder was able to come over here. He ended up using— okay, there's the staircase there, right? So, Alder left his house, snuck past us, then he surfed on Route 19, went up the stairs, and made it up here. I don't believe that for a second, and there's no other hidden items? Really? I thought there was a hidden item up— well, I mean, I can bring up my dowsing machine. I thought there was a hidden item up here. Am I really wrong in that? Was there really no item? Really? No, okay, I was gonna say, there has to be a hidden— is it right where Alder stood? Yeah, it was right where Alder stood. Another Expert Bell. Oh, that's fitting, because Alder kind of wears like a, he kind of wears like a suit you would see for karate or something. Anyway, let me think. I'm not gonna surf yet. Is that the— I think there's one more thing that I need to show— oh no, I know what I want to show off. Okay. I think that's in— clearly I'm thinking it's in this game, but I'm not sure if it's in the in the North American version. Because I know it was in the Japanese version. I'm gonna go check. And yes, we just flew to Pokestar Studios, but for a very good reason, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time. Alright, so I believe— yes! You can surf along this tree here in Pokestar Studios. It is so weird. I don't know why it's like that, but it's some weird graphical error. You can surf in this tree. It is so freaky. Also, I want to fly from this spot because I want to see if it actually does what I'm thinking it does. So let's go. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to show off. I technically went more forward than I should have, but I wanted to fly to Flockacy Town, and I wanted to go into the Flockacy Ranch. Yes, okay, so sometimes when you're surfing in the water, and you fly while you're surfing, the model for the surf Pokemon sprite thing ends up staying where it is. Well, I mean, I could surf right here too, but I'll just go along this way. So I wanted to head into the Flockacy Ranch. And I actually do want to surf, but we couldn't, you know, there were rocks right there and the loading zone, so I really just couldn't do it that way. Because if, oh, well, that's not right here technically. Yes, I will use another repel. I thought I could do it right from the front. I guess I can't. Although, wait a minute. I mean, it don't matter. Alright, let's make our way over here. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I can surf right here. And as you might be able to see in the upper corner, there is an area where there is a hidden grotto. So I'm gonna go inside the hidden grotto, and I'm gonna see what's inside. It's a Marill! Okay! Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, Marill, how's it going? You, well, I shouldn't say you're guaranteed to, but Pokemon in hidden grottos can actually have their hidden ability, which is what I basically alluded to anyway when I was talking about wanting to catch Fungus with Regenerator. I mean, you are red, white, and blue, so how about a Great Ball, Marill? Your catch rate is pretty easy. I should be able to catch you without damaging you. Or not. Thanks, Marill, for proving me wrong. I was gonna say, for a second I thought that said Belly Drum, and I was like, excuse me? I didn't think you got Belly Drum that early, Marill. Does Belly Drum even get Marill? Does Marill even get Belly Drum, or is that Azumarill? I think that's just Azumarill. I would hope so, because Marill would be broken in Little Cup if it got Belly Drum. Alright, well, I guess I can use a water-type move to damage it. I mean, I can go into Fungus. We can have Fungus battle for the first time. Yay, Fungus! Oh, that Premier Ball actually works out so perfectly with Fungus. It's really, really good. And you've used Defense Curl. I think, yeah, Feint Attack should not really do much damage. It's not the same type of attack bonus, so if anything, it'll do maybe half health. Yeah, not, like a quarter of health. Yeah, we can hit it with a couple more. Especially because it's using Defense Curl. Now, if I go through this whole process and Marill does not have its hidden ability, I'm going to be a little bit salty. I don't even remember what its hidden ability is, actually. It gets Huge Power and... oh god, what's the other one? Huge Power... I think its hidden ability is Sap Sipper, is it not? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, let's just toss another Great Ball, and let's see if we can get a hidden ability Marill that I'm never gonna use. I would basically just catch it to have it. 2, 3... All I needed to do was damage it. Man, Marill, your catch rate, it was supposed to be easy. I should have been able to catch you without having to damage you. And also, this is the last generation you're a pure water type, so... I mean... Alright, no nickname for Marill. And I believe that's everything I can currently show off in the backwards realm of our journey when it comes to surfing. No, actually, no, we're not done. Okay, this is going to be a really, really long episode. First off, let's actually check Marill, since I did have the open slot in my party. You are a jolly nature. Wow, of course you are. With Sap Sipper, yes, it is a hidden ability Marill. Oh man, there we go. Man, Jolly Nature 2 and hidden ability? If only I got that lucky with my freaking Fungus. If I could get a Fungus with its perfect nature and its hidden ability, that would be so good. I'm sorry to my current Fungus, but there is a better version of you that I could possibly have. Anyway, we're gonna fly one more time, and we are going to go to Castelia City, and we're actually gonna go to the Castelia Sewers, so I'm gonna cut more in advance ahead of time. Plus, I want to drop off Marill in the Pokemon Center anyway, so I will meet you in the Castelia Sewers. Alright, so I'm here in the Castelia sewers, and I managed to surf all the way over to this side of the sewers, all the way over to the left. Now, I'm not sure if you could do this in the months where the water in the sewers are drained. It might be possible, but it might be harder to get here. But if you have surf, you can come all the way over here, and you can find a person that's doing an experiment. You can get, I believe, a full heal there. I don't really need one. You have this janitor to battle. And there's no hidden items, alright, so it's just that janitor. But there is a staircase up here which leads out of the area, out of the sewers into a back end of Castelia City. And it's looking pretty rough back here. Right here is a rappel, alright, I like it, I'll take it. And then we have a couple of... Oh, I was hoping to grab that item, but we have... a gang, I think? I mean, they have like a crocodile emblem on that wall there, so are they like a secret rock band that rivals Roxy's band? I don't know. Hey, this is our secret spot. You can't come waltzing in here like you own the place. Listen, I didn't want any trouble, I just... yeah, I'm just a trainer. No, I don't want any trouble, I just want that item over there. Please, just let me have it. Please. You know, you guys are making this harder on yourselves, because I just wanted that item. I didn't want to battle anybody. And now you've been... Oh. Wait, do you... Oh. Oh, never mind, she does battle. Well, screw me then. I gotta hand it to you, Tina. You weren't a pushover unlike your crew. So, yeah. That's... Okay, Okay, you don't say anything else. Anyway, right here, the item that I wanted to get all along was the black glasses. It boosts up dark type moves, so yeah, if you have a dark type, then go ahead and... Why'd I even come back into the sewers? I can just fly from here, I think. Anyway, so that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon White 2. Next time, we will continue making our way onto Route 6, and we will definitely head into new areas. So until then, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch you later!